video, I'll talk to you about the book Giant Steps by Anthony Robbins. I have also read the other two books, Unlimited Power and Awaken the Giant Within. This one is small. He mentions that there are two forces that control us, pain and pleasure. Is this a good time to do the video, son? I've been waiting so many days to do it. Sit up, please. So I wrote down things that give me pain, such as a job, and things that give me pleasure, childcare. Now that's where I left off several years ago, maybe 5-10 years ago. So here I am doing some babysitting. You see, earning money could be fun or it could be a pain. For me, cutting grass is fun in a group. In a group, everything seems to be fun. In the other video about Rich Dad, Poor Dad, it talked about how if you earn $1 million and you spend $1 million on bills, then you haven't earned anything. You don't have any money. So what I'm attempting to do is to have money, but to spend it, just go like this.
No, but this one is so long.
Allow me to, you want me to try it? Sit down here, son. Called experience and old age, and I probably had more coats than you had. Give your back to the wind, son. All right. So dreams of destiny. Go do that. I like the introduction. Dear reader, welcome. I know that whoever you are, whatever success you've already achieved in your life, whatever challenges you may currently be experiencing, it's your desire for results that has brought you to this book. All right. We all have dreams, number one. Do you have any dreams, my son?
Yeah.
Parkour? Anything else?
Become an engineer.
Engineer? All right. So what I say is that if you learn carpentry, your dreams will come true faster than if you don't.
Why is that so?
Because a carpenter has to make one decision after another. Did I cut it right? What is the next thing I need to do? So many decisions.
With engineering, with every job.
If you master a skill, then you become competent in another area. Bruce Lee was competent in fighting. Gandhi was competent at making friends. He said, in the end, we will part as friends. Right now you may throw me in jail, but later we will be friends.
And he was competent in making enemies.
He was competent in making enemies and changing those enemies to friends. People felt ashamed when they didn't do what he said. But then again, he only told them to do the right thing. Your mother is competent at cooking. That one skill very valuable to me. So if you learn carpentry, you're not even looking this way. What's going on?
No,
Looking at the bird up there?
no, I'm looking at everyone that's
So the more skills you have, the easier your life is going to be. For instance, my friend Alex, he could do 1,000 things. He could fix a transmission. He could drive stick shift. He could paint a car. He could outrun me, but on a short distance. He knew karate, but then he didn't know wrestling. I mean, but he could cook. He knew what a private school was and what a public school was.
You're surprised he did that?
Yes, because I had no idea. A school was a school, but the difference, okay, public school for me was, okay, that's where the gang members go, over there. That's what a public school was in Chicago. Okay, the gang members are over there, and over here we have to wear a tie. I didn't know about money. My mother had to pay money so I could wear that tie to go to school. You see? I didn't know about busing. Now I know about busing. They bus all the white kids to the black schools, all the black kids to the white schools, and so on. One time I saw 3 buses pass with white kids, and I said, how come I'm not on that bus? And instead I had to travel through dangerous territory. And of course, my mother as a woman had no idea how dangerous the territory was. I had to run fast. I got chased several times. I outran people. So.
That's super offensive for women.
It's offensive to women, but what it tells you is that some things women just don't know.
No, because like you said, like my mom, as a woman.
Yeah. She had no idea I shouldn't have gone to black neighborhoods.
No, that's not idea.
Or I shouldn't have gone through black neighborhoods to get to a school. And then she used to ask me, what did you learn at school? I used to say, nothing, Mother. They really don't teach anything. They're repeating the same. And she would just get angry at me. They're repeating the same English lessons I learned in elementary school. And then in biology and so on, there was no learning. There was no teaching. The teacher talking, and I was not capturing anything. And then in math, the same thing. Then they say, okay, you're 18 years old, get out of here. Yeah.
You know, today, kind of important. It said that middle school, you know how you can be advanced, normal, advanced, and honors, I think?
Yes, yes.
He put me in honors in that.
All right.
And honors and 2 other things. I'm not sure.
All right. All of this is fine. The only problem with all of this is that it doesn't teach you how to earn money.
Math is going to be
It's a flashlight.
math is going to be a huge thing in engineering.
Yes, my son. But at 18 years old, you gotta buy your own gym shoes, and you gotta buy your own car. Are you gonna have a car?
What age?
18. What are you gonna do? Like one of your relatives join the military, go shoot some people just to, huh? Is that what you're gonna do? Well, you gotta have options, you see. At least you know that they pay you in the military, right? Oh, I didn't know that. No, I didn't. The only thing I knew.
You didn't know?
No, because I went over there. The guy in the Navy, he's sitting down in front of me. And so, how many times have you done weed? I said, I haven't done weed. Really? You haven't done weed? No, it's okay. You don't have to lie to me, man. It's okay. You can do it. It's free. You can do it one time, no problem. You know. I said, no, I haven't done weed. I don't know what it is. Then, no, and then as he's sitting on his desk there, guess what? The other guy comes in and gives him a beer. He says, oh man, yeah, don't get me in front of my recruits, man. Don't give me a beer in front of this guy that I'm trying to make him join the Navy. I went into the first guy that was there, right? Then I went to the Marines, right?
You tried to go to the Marines?
Well, they were like, you see all of these desks here, pretend they're offices. You walk in and there's Navy, okay, this guy's, number one, he's there. So I walked into the white Navy. Then I walked in, another day I walked into the Marines, right? And the guy just looked at me sideways and said, so are you joining? I said, no. And then he walked away. Well, number one, I'm 16, man. Number one, I'm 16.
Why are you going there?
To find, what? When you go into an office, shouldn't they say, like when I go to the private schools, the colleges, right? They say, oh, sure, what would you like to study? We have this and this and this. And I said, well, this one looks interesting. Great. You could start on Monday. You see how they're talking? You see how they're talking? Now, I went to the community college over here. I parked the car, right? And I told her, I want to take care of the senior citizens. Is there a course for taking care of the senior citizens? And she said, oh, sure, go online and find out what the name of the course is and then register and all that. And then she kept on putting on her makeup. And I said, I made a line to come in here to talk to you in an office, you know, in my own brain, but I'm very polite. And check on the internet. You know, that tells you what kind of the difference is between a private school and a community college. Some people only go to the community college because they get what? They get money. Your mother used to get $300 every semester, maybe twice a year. It's supposed to be for books, right? But sometimes you have, like, the books cost a little bit less, so you have $300 over. But then the next problem with those colleges is no one cares if you learn. Like, she was learning English, right? She went through maybe 3 levels. They didn't speak a word of English. You see? And at the same time, I had a coworker, a valet. He said, I speak more English than my wife because she's home with the kids all day, and then she's watching soap operas, and everybody that she talks to is in Spanish, and she did 6 levels of English at Miami-Dade. Doesn't speak English. And your mother was doing the same thing. So I said, no, I don't want you to go to that school. Now, had she told me she wanted to go to the cooking school, which was right next to the Publix, you know, where we used to go. Don't drop it, Omar. No, it's the one over there in Miami. It's called, I don't remember the name of it. I just remember. No, it isn't. Cookman is the last name of the lady that Bethune, Mary McLeod Bethune. And Cookman, I don't know who Cookman is. But she did used to cook pies, and that's how she started her college. God bless you and those that surround you. So if you learn carpentry, you'll be able to do things like get money so you can buy the things you need. God bless you.